Dear student, you have been asked to submit a peer review assignment for one of your modules. This video is to guide you through the process of submitting and then doing the peer review using the workshop tool on the My Module system. First of all, navigate to where your assignment is. It will be called something like assignment or assessment. It is hosted in the workshop tool, which is represented through that little icon. Click on the tool and you will see the submissions open and close date. That is the time when you have to submit your work, and the assessment open and close times. Those are the period that has been allowed for you to review the submissions from your peers. In other words, your classmates. When you are ready to submit, you can read the information, the instructions for submission here. And then when you are ready to submit your work, you click on Add Submission. The instructions for your assignment will appear again, and then you will be asked to submit. Some modules might have a box where you type in the answer, like you would for a forum discussion, and others will ask you to upload the assignment. If you're uploading, you click on the little file icon to add your file. Click Choose File, and then include the appropriate file and click on Upload this file. You must give the assignment a name, so let's call it Assessment 3, and then you click on Save Changes. You have now submitted your work, and you can see your assessment sits here. Up until the due date, you can edit and delete your submission. Some modules may ask you to assess an example submission either before you are allowed to submit or before you are allowed to start the marking process. You will find this at the bottom of the page, and you will click on the Assess button. That Assess button will open the rubric for you to assess the assignment with. Follow the steps that we explain in the next part of this video on how to assess. Once the due date for the submission has passed, the assessment phase will open. You will be assigned however many assessments your lecturer has decided you must assess. In some cases, you will also be asked to conduct self-assessment. The way to do this is to navigate to the workshop tool. You will see assessment phase is now in green, and you will then click on Assess. Here you can see is the assignment that this person submitted that you can open and read. And just below it, you will see the marking guide or rubric that your lecturer has specified you must use. Make sure to read the instructions very carefully so that you know what they are looking for in each aspect or in each criteria for this assignment. There are a few different ways to do it, to do the assessment, but you just need to follow what is on screen to see what to do. So here I've now read everything. I've gone to look at this assignment to see if everything is there, and I'm now assigning a grade for this aspect. There's a drop-down box in this case, and I'm just going to click the appropriate grade. Then I'm going to add the comments, and this is very important. You need to explain to your fellow students why you made a certain decision. Why do you think this assignment is good? Or where do you think they can improve? Type in the comments that you want. And then you move to the next aspect. So in this case, maybe the person got 0. When you have gone through all of the aspects or criteria, come to the overall feedback, and then give your fellow student detailed feedback about why you made certain decisions. When you are done, you can click and go to Save and Show Next or Save and Close. The following assignment will come up, and you work your way through all of the assignments until everything is finished. Once the peer assessment phase is closed and your lecturer has audited the work that you and your peers did, the workshop tool will then be closed. At this stage, you can see your grade for submission and your grade for assessment.